Hey Libra, how are you doing? This reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most beautiful balanced babes? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Four of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What's coming towards you? The Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What you are focused on is the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your blockage is the Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the Five of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Libra, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is about emotionally detached and withdrawn. This can also be the milk has expired, the milk has curdled. It means you've overstayed or overextended in some kind of circumstance or a situation, and nobody wants to drink curdled milk. There is also about distractions. So there could be a circumstance of like being distracted on social media. This could be doom scrolling. That can also be you comparing yourself to another person, or somebody here feels and deems you as a missed opportunity. And in your focus is the Page of Pentacles. Now, Page of Pentacles is about research, study. It is also about learning a lesson. Maybe you learned a very valuable lesson. Maybe it was quite negative, or it didn't manifest the way that you wanted to. I'm getting a little bit of maybe you had an expectation on how you should think, act, feel, or how this person should think, act, feel towards the relationship, and nothing here developed. There's an element also about longing and desiring for more in your life. So if you're longing and desiring for more in life, that's about you adding something new to your routine to get a different result. Four of Cups is get away from anything that is distracting you, or somebody around you is a heavy complainer. So this person is complaining and complaining and constantly complaining, and no matter how much you do for this person or no matter how much you help this person, they're never satisfied, and they're always trying to either blame or shame you. Five of Pentacles can also be something about codependency, or again, somebody playing the victim, but really they're the villain. Five of Swords is also somebody who is either a bully or a circumstance or situation that did betray you. Somebody here either wants revenge, or it's to cut your losses, focus on some kind of new goal or a new manifestation. You have a new outlet. So what is this Four of Cups? Emotionally detached, yes. And the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Knight of Swords can be communication coming in out of left field, and I'm getting a little bit of pushing or forcing an element, or somebody here says things without thinking. And I think that they are coming from a place of they're not happy. So whoever this individual is, they could say things and not think about it. So you know, Knight of Swords can be, yes, somebody trying to push or force something to happen. What is this Five of Pentacles coming towards you? And the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. There's something about turn the page, turn your focus. What is this Page of Pentacles in your focus? And Justice, Major Arcana 4, Libra, there you are standing in your power. I'm also getting something about research or study. This is also about equality and balance, equal give and take. And something about actions have consequences. Now, actions have consequences, whether they're negatively impacting you or positively influencing you. It is also the scales of karma, the deposits. There could be something here about finances as well. What is this Three of Wands in the blockage? Now, Three of Wands is usually you know, expanding your vision and getting outside of your comfort zone. This can also be a person at a distance who's communicating. It almost feels like this person might be trauma dumping onto you, or there is something about constantly complaining. So this person is very vocal, but it's in kind of a negative light. Like they anything that comes out of this person's mouth is negative. So there could also be something about, if you have been that person, this is about you learning the lesson, or learning to pay attention to your own behavior and habits of like, well, I didn't realize how negative I was coming across, or vice versa. I didn't realize how negatively impacting this person was. It was draining my focus, time, energy. I was feeling bad for them. 3 of Wands is also some kind of shipment, or a person at a distance. You have a different vision and a different plan than this person. So every time the plan doesn't go in their favor, they'll say something negative to make it, or have control over the situation. What is this 3 of Wands? And the Strength card. A loss of confidence, a loss of power. Strength card is also about pride and ego. Somebody's pride and ego getting the best of them. Because it's usually a card of like expansion, growth, a vision. Somebody here has a different vision, but somebody's pride and ego is really inflamed here. So 5 of Swords is a shallow victory. Nobody wins in the 5 of Swords. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? Well, whatever this is, it's emotionally tanking you. And the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay. Well, the Queen of Cups and the 5 of Swords together could be a deep-rooted insecurity inside of you here, Libra, where people-pleaser mentality is leading to the detriment of your own health. And you have a deep fear that if you don't help somebody, or that you don't come and rush to somebody's aid, that they will leave your life. And that might be true. But it is also draining either your focus or your finances. This can also be somebody here who is an empath. This is about self-care and self-love. There's some kind of like needing to take care of self first. It's not selfish, it's selfless and necessary. This is also emotional manipulation. This person uses or abuses emotional manipulation to get what they want. So they could say something quite harshly. Now, when people say something quite harshly or get quite angry, have a short fuse really quickly, is because they're trying to gain control and power over the dynamic or relationship. That's the ego, right? So right here, somebody is pissed off and angry that they missed out on an opportunity, or you feel like you're the one that got away. What is this 4 of Cups and the Knight of Swords? This is also about cutting out distractions. This person says things without thinking, or maybe you do it to yourself. So when this person starts screaming and becoming angry with you, instead of taking the Page of Pentacles of like, what lesson am I learning in this dynamic? So if you want to be angry and scream at this person, nothing gets resolved. It's just 2 angry people fighting each other, which is going to lead to more codependency. It feels like you're codependent or bound to this person because of a child. What is this? Knight of Swords? Could be a Gemini, Taurus, Cancer. And the Ace of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Ace of Cups is unconditional love, peace, harmony, tranquility, refresh, focusing on the new, turning a new page, rewriting your story, and withdrawing from anything that is expired, how angry this person gets with you. They have a high expectation of how you should think, act, and feel, and walk and talk here, Libra. Or you have a high expectation that this person should show up at your beck and call or whatever it is, right? And then if they don't, you get triggered and you start flying off the handle, or vice versa, right? So Page of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Now, there's something about scarcity in finances, or something about trying to push and force and control a dynamic to happen. And the Eight of Pentacles. I'm getting an element that you might be working or helping with children and children and women. I'm getting something also that you work with women and children. Because that Eight of Pentacles is about paying attention to the detail and putting in the quality. It's about quality and then not the quantity, the quality. Page of Pentacles is learnt lesson. Learnt lessons. Okay, so what is this Page of Pentacles and Justice? A new goal, a new manifestation, and some kind of new focus for yourself. You could also be helping women and children get out of really toxic, abusive relationships as well. And the Emperor. Wow, that's beautiful energy. Well, the Emperor, major arcana for Aries, also read that as Scorpio. And then you do have that Libra energy. This is also about confidence, empowering oneself, firm and fair decision, law and order. Your soul longing and desiring for more. This is also commitment, connection, a vision. A visionary and a manifestation. Give me another card for this Three of Wands and the Strength card. A person of authority. You're quite powerful. And I feel like that's why people around you might be triggering you or testing your patience. It's almost like they want to get a rise out of you, because that is old Libra. Not this time. And the Seven of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, well, the Seven of Pentacles is in the blockage. The Seven of Pentacles in the upright is about a review, a reassessment, and seeing how far you have come on your journey. It is also about what should I invest in? Who should I invest in? And am I investing in this? And is it paying off? That's all you have to ask yourself. Is this paying off for me? We have the Eight of Pentacles up top. And this could be getting a new job and career as well. Seven of Pentacles is like something here not growing. A loss of passion, a loss of desire, a loss of direction. Somebody here is on a totally different investment or wavelength. You wanted something for the long haul and it didn't pan out that way. Or another person. So what is this Five of Swords and the Queen of Cups? So your job here is to not absorb other people's emotions. Five of Swords and the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Cutting your losses in some kind of commitment or connection. Could be with a Capricorn or a Taurus. Something you used to have a lot of love for. It feels like control, like my way or the highway. And then you do have an Emperor here. Give me one more card. Of working with children. This can also be working with your father. Something here, a loss of passion. Something here, a different vision. It almost feels like even if you are in some kind of committed relationship, your significant other has a totally different vision on what long-term looks like. And I feel like you are in a power struggle between either you and your significant other, and it's only because you want this and they want that. So can you be on the same page? Or you do have another couple here that's influencing you, or it makes you, it triggers you just being around them. Like you're like, this contract has expired. I don't want to be connected to these people anymore. I just want to move on. And it could be like, you know, like maybe you went into business with your brother and, you know, your sister-in-law or something like that. That's what this feels like. And the Six of Swords. Could be a friend as well. This is about releasing and letting go, but about expanding the mind. This could actually be like a family dynamic or a personal matter. And they do have the Lovers here at the bottom. Lovers is about change in heart, change in union, change in work, change in who you work with, the structure. I'm also getting a situation where you might have had children with this person. This person might have not paid you for like 7 months. Their pride and ego. They have an expectation that they don't feel like you're owed anything. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Voyage of the heart. There's something new here. It's a new contract that's being written up here. Because you do have this, you might need to talk to somebody as well. And it says fogged in, go slow and take your time. So wait until the fog lifts, or whatever this like really heated situation that's coming to head. Yeah. So wait until the fog lifts. Wait until you're more calm or feeling in a place of neutrality, and then express yourself or revisit this. Have a conversation with this person. View from above. Get the big picture. Yeah. So there is something about a view from the above. Get the big picture. Because maybe, let's just say that you have a friend that comes towards you, and your friend is constantly complaining to you of like, oh, you know, he's not paying me alimony and he's like such a piece of crap and all this kind of stuff. That's actually impacting you in a negative way, but you don't know how to say no to this friend. And again, there's a boundary that you need to place. But a view from above, get the big picture, it means it takes two to tango. So whether you want to just blame and shame somebody, or if somebody's doing that to you, it always takes two to tango. Plus, you have free will and choice when you stay in dynamics. Aligned, walking your path, living your purpose, going in the right direction. So you are in alignment, especially with this commitment. I'm also getting something about this Emperor might have a child. So this could be like, let's just say that you're getting remarried, or you have found somebody. This person has a child with another person here. But what you don't know is that your person that you're marrying is maybe not paying you know, the alimony or something here. That's what this feels like. Or maybe that's something you know, right? Hot, sexy time, all about attraction, might just be physical, a new love affair. So again, new love affairs are great, but it says view from above, get the bigger picture, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into, right? It's all about the attraction. Faking it, not being genuine, keeping up with appearances, and living beyond their means. So you did have the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, where this person can be actually in heavy debt. So like, let's just say that somebody's like taking you on a date and like, you know, showing you all the bells and whistles. This person could also be like even $50,000 to $70,000 in debt, even more. Like they could be like 5 figures in debt, even 7 figures in debt. Yes. Getaway, vacation together, much needed break, and romantic retreat. This can also be needing to take a break, go somewhere. Like, let's just say that you are in, I'm getting another element where it almost feels like you bought a business with your next door neighbor, but your next door neighbor doesn't want to sell and you do. You really want out. That's what this feels like. Or let's just say that, you know, you bought, I don't know, a shed with your brother and you're like, I want to sell this shed. I want to like move on and move towards something else, you know, and your brother is like really holding it to you that they don't want to sell the shed. That's what this feels like. So there might be something about needing to go to the top dog to talk about legal things of what you can do to get your point across. And this isn't in a controlled matter. This is of like, okay, you know what? This isn't working. You need to go to the head honcho. Whoever the head honcho is, that's who you need in this element, and bridge successful outcome to your problem. There you go. So you will find a solution and conclusion for this problem, not by complaining about the problem, but by taking action. So every time that you complain about the problem or, you know, wallow in something about woulda, coulda, shoulda, it sets you back. It stagnates you. Okay. So you always want to focus on like, I am the solution finder. Yes. Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. So that's what I was saying about this person is able either to trigger you or get a rise out of you, or you feel bad saying no to them. You know, this person gets angry when you say no to them. Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. Target, a goal-orientated person. Yes. Go towards somebody who is super duper solid and knows what they're talking about. Finger, warning of a problem either now or in the near future. So if it's warning you now and you are dismissing the red flags, what do you think is going to happen in your future? Oh, well, I'll just change this person. You're not going to change this person. I'm telling you right now. We're not changing people. We're accepting people for who they are and where they are in life. So let's just say that this is somebody you have the hots for, but this person drinks a lot. You're not going to be able to change this person, just so you know. They are who they are. If they wanted to change, they would. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. And that's the thing. What am I learning in this lesson of what I don't want so I can manifest the big kahuna love of what I do want? Well, don't sell yourself short with Page of Pentacles. That is potential, but potential means nothing, you know? Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. Well, what did you learn in this lesson? Let go too. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. And you're like, but why do I have so much kinky feelings towards this person? I'm telling you right now, there has to be more than just physical attraction. Physical attraction is transactional, okay? It means there needs to be something that is more than just surface level. There needs to be something more that is solid, especially with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is about a good parent and a good partner. I'm also getting something about the kindness and empathy. So you could actually have a couple people around you who might be trying to like get your attention on this. Passionate love or hate, strong emotion. And also, your emotions can either run your life or you can get a hold of your emotions, because every time you have an emotional reaction to this person, to this scenario, you set yourself back because you ruffle your own feathers and get your own nundies in the knot. Now you're pissed off and angry, but that is not your true self. Your true self, if you ever watch, maybe some of you need to watch Abraham Hicks to understand of like sometimes things aren't fair, okay, in life, but how we handle those things is everything. Libra, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe, and if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.